Bonjour Capricorn and welcome back to my channel. Claude here. Thank you for joining me for your mid-November tarot reading. So as always, the cards I'm using I've reviewed, so there will be a link in the description box below if you want to chill out, check out the artwork and maybe get them for yourselves. So I'm going to pull out a card from this tarot deck for your main energy for the next 2 weeks until the end of the month. And I ask that please do bear in mind those are general readings, they will not resonate with everybody, so just take what applies and discard the rest. So what's the main energy for my Capricorn Aquarians, please? Okay, so we have the Ten of Cups. Beautiful! I'm so happy for you. So the Ten of Cups is a beautiful energy. 10 being completion, Cups is the emotional realm. You can see from this beautiful card, this is like a beautiful summer sky. This is emotional contentment, being in the moment, being aware of what you've got and feeling the deep gratitude of it. So beautiful. And if you're not feeling it right now, if you're saying, Claude, I'm having quite a rough time, this is saying that this is coming your way. Things are going to lighten up. So let's delve into the messages. And you know, the key to the Ten of Cups, to this happy ever after, is also to be happy with what you've got and not take things for granted, is another thing that they're saying. And taking pleasures in the little things in life. Alright, so under the cup we have the Three of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. And I was getting that some of you may be feeling a bit, I'm not happy. Well, things are going to change because you've got the Wheel of Fortune. Now this is a major arcana, big energy. And the Wheel of Fortune is always turning. So it's very important that you understand this, because when we're having a hard time we have a tendency to not see that there may be some light ahead. And we forget what was good before as well. We just remember, we have a tendency to remember. It's how we are programmed as humans, you know, to remember things that are difficult. But the Wheel of Fortune is here to say to you that, you know, embrace it, jump on the wheel and spin with it, because there's a very positive change coming your way. It's supported with the Three of Wands. 3 is growth, expansion. Wands is passion, desire, your spirit. This is having a strong sense of direction and seeing the first growth of things. It's a very exciting time. There may be a slight element of impatience because we want things to go a bit faster, because when we're passionate about something it's only natural, but this is a confirmation that whatever you are putting your time, effort and attention to is growing and bringing about a new cycle, a new change for you. So we have the Eight of Coins, the Queen of Wands, and the World. Beautiful energy. The Magician, yeah. The Seven of Swords, that's come out a lot, the Seven of Swords. And the Hermit, another big energy. And as you know, we have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, because I've just showed it to you. Okay. So I can see you've got big energies, because out of these 6 main cards you have 50% of your reading is major arcana. So we're talking bigger energies, longer term impact on your life path and big lessons being learned, particularly with the World, which is the final major arcana. This is a very big deal. Very positive card, by the way. And so we've got the Eight of Pentacles and the Magician. You are manifesting something. Now, I did say that there may be an element of impatience with what you're trying to manifest when we cut the deck and I showed you the Three of Wands. And this is what I'm getting with this Eight of Coins, because 8 is advancement, but with the coins energy, this is earth energy. So this is the slowest of all energies because it is practical, it's grounded. The Eight of Coins talks about working patiently, working diligently, applying yourself, refining your skills, working, showing up every day is what they're saying to me, so I'll say it as it is. And really putting time and effort and sweat equity into something. And it's growing, it's working, but you may be feeling like Is that it? I want more than that. I'm happy with what I've got, but can't I have more? And you're manifesting all of this, okay? You are the magician. The magician is a card of super manifestation. This is your spirit team telling you, hey, you've got everything at the tip of your fingers to make this work, and you are making it work. It's a card of action. It's a card of actively using all of your resources. And by that I mean not necessarily just finances, because people have a tendency to equate resources with things and money, but your support network, that's a resource. You know, when people are here to lend you moral support or to look after your kids and give you that time, or do some chores that you didn't have the time to do, and they kindly say, hey, I'll do that for you, you go and work on your project, that kind of thing. And also your time management, you know, making sure that you're not procrastinating, that you're applying yourself. But I can see that you are applying yourself, and after all, you are a Capricorn, you are hardworking, and you are grounded. You know, I'm not telling you how to suck eggs, but I'm seeing that I see the manifestation and the hard work that you're putting into this. And there's this Queen of Wands here with the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords for me is the work smarter, not harder card. This is looking at something and finding out a way of making it work without you completely burning yourself out or exhausting yourself. In the Rider-Waite Smith, it's represented by that dude who's holding is stealing the swords from the enemy camp. But people are always saying, oh, this is about betrayal. And I'm like, no, this is about being clever. Because if you remove the weapons of the enemy, then you're not going to fight tomorrow, so you're not going to die. You see where I'm going with that? So for me, the Seven of Swords really is a card of being very cunning and using your resources. It's right next to the Magician. You know, when I was telling you about using your resources adequately and efficiently. And this is what that card is. Because we have this beautiful Queen of Wands here. Now, this is the energy of the card, okay? No genders attached. The Queen of Wands is patience and understanding and incredible charisma. This is someone who attracts, who draws people and things towards her. This is somebody who works smarter, not harder. This is yin energy. You need to understand that the queens, they are receptive energy as opposed to the kings who are taking action, yang energy. And that's what I mean by work smarter. You are manifesting, but at a great cost is what I'm seeing. At the cost of a lot of hard work, or maybe it's eating up a lot of your time. And the Queen of Wands is someone who will take a bit of a step back, still be focused, and have the confidence to do things differently, knowing it's going to get done anyway, even if you are not putting 200% of yourself in it. For instance, if you are someone who's very key to the running of your home, you know, not making dinner once and trusting your other half to do that, it's not the end of the world. It will free up an evening for you, and then you can concentrate on what you need to do. That was a message for someone out there, I just had to say it. If you're at work, it may well be delegating. You know, you don't have to do everything yourself. People can support you, and it will still work nicely, and you will get a positive outcome anyway. Because you've got the World and the Hermit, and the World is a beautiful card of success, victory. You are going to get this Ten of Cups, this happiness, this emotional fulfillment, and you're going to feel this sense of gratitude of being literally blessed, because this is evolution. This is having learned the lessons from all of that, from the manifesting, from the putting the hard work, and coming out of the portal successful, like being upgraded, having learned and being a better version of yourself. It's supported by the Hermit, and the Hermit is the card of going within, spending the time, you know, to do the shadow work, to understand who it is you really are, what you really yearn for. What is the Ten of Cups for you? You know, what is it? What does it look like? And only you have the answer to that. You know, no amount of asking other people, people who know you, they don't know you as well as you know you. And being in touch with your higher self and finding out that answer, because once you do that, once you take the time out and you shut off a bit from social media, from people and so on, and you're alone with your own thoughts, well, firstly, your spirit team can contact you and give you downloads. and by spirit team, you know, it can be your angels, your ancestors, God, source, spirit, any deity you pray to. But also with the hermit, going within gives you answers. And then you go through the portal, you've learned the lessons, you know yourself better, you know what your Ten of Cups look like, and you can actively manifest it without having to break your back doing it, which is really the message I'm hearing loud and clear. So what else do we have for my Capricorn Querents, please? And I know it's easier said than done. I'm obsessive, you know, when I try to manifest something, I obsess over it, which is really bad because it just delays it. But that's who I am. Okay, so we have the Three of Wands. That's the universe saying I meant what I said, because we had it in the first cut of the deck. Growth, expansion, be patient, it's coming. The Knight of Coins, things moving forwards. And the World again, on top of the World. Really, the cards couldn't be any clearer. And you've got the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which is the energy you're not aware of. The Three of Swords is a freeing energy. You've got two threes, by the way, next to each other. Growth, expansion. This is the mental breakthrough. This is what frees you up, the indecision of the Two of Swords when you're stuck and you don't know what to do. This is thinking out of the box, doing things your way, and it may not be easy energy, but it will definitely get things moving. And so this is, you know, brewing under. And I can see, well, things are growing. Knight of Coins, things moving forwards, each step is being prepared, obviously energy of the card, not gender attached, but things moving forwards in the practical terms. The goal, you have a clear goal in sight, you're going for it, you're prepping the little steps, and then success with the World, you know. Upgrade accomplished is what I'm hearing. I'm sorry, it's so weird. This is not at all how I speak, but that's what they said. So this is really about having faith that things are moving. You have the Wheel of Fortune, things are really moving forward, your happiness is coming your way, and I think it's really about understanding that you don't have to break your back to manifest it, just have your goal in mind, prepare the little steps. The Knight of Coins is the most reliable of all the knights. It takes longer because it's earth energy, but this is somebody who preps and goes for it. And works for it. But remember with this Queen of Wands to understand that you can also attract and you can delegate. You do not have to do everything yourself. And, you know, you're going to have a very good outcome coming your way. So I'm going to close out your reading by pulling out an animal spirit card for you. So you may see this animal in the real world, but if it's an exotic animal, you may see it in a book, on a TV, on a billboard, you may hear about it. Whatever the case may be, and this will be for until the end of the month. So which animal wants to come forward for my Capricorn Querents, please? Okay, so we have the Wild Goose, trust in the group, communication. I'm going to grab the guidebook so you get the full guidance. And I got it. It's right there. So, I fly on the earth, visiting beloved places, refuges, the banks of lakes. My strength is in the flock, in remaining united in the face of adversity. However, I never lose my individual nature. I can recognize my desires by observing the stories of others. When the wild goose who leads the group is tired, it gives up its place to one with more energy. That's what I was telling you about attracting and not breaking your back and delegating. This means that the leader of the geese understands when it must stop and let someone else lead for the good of the group. In many traditions, the wild goose represents loyalty to one's group. Among the flock, loyalty is fundamental, as is the faith that allows us to trust others when we can't clearly focus on our destiny alone. In the flock, like with family ties, the goose maintains open communication so that no one is left behind or excluded. Sometimes the strength of understating ourselves resides in others. It is good for us to give in and ask for help. This is also true for the creative spirit. The goose reminds us that our best ideas depend equally on our natural predisposition and our ability to listen to good advice. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you did, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. If you have not noticed, I have done a Tarot Birth card monthly reading. If you don't know how to work it out, I'm going to leave you a card here or here, so you can have access to a brand new reading, which may complete this reading or give you more information or simply resonate better if this one didn't completely resonate with you. And thank you for your time. I always appreciate it. I wish you a wonderful end of the month, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.